Hi ladies, I'm Carla, the founder of Feminine Energy. Welcome to this channel. And today on this video I want to talk about the two extremes or two sides of wounded feminine energy. Because what we are seeing right now, it's women who are waking up. There's a lot of a feminine awakening around, which is awesome. It's beautiful. And it's desirable, and it's the journey for a lot of women. They are awakening to their feminine. But what I see also happening is that for a lot of women, they're going from one extreme to the other. And what I mean, it's they are going from a wounded feminine, which is a lot has to do with having a low self-esteem, a low self-value, low self-worth, no boundaries, no standards, etc. So basically being a people pleaser. And they are waking up and realizing, all the BS that comes with it, and all the not very nice things that comes with when you are in that energy. And they are going into the other extreme, which is also wounded feminine, but it's just another version. It's just another face of the same coin, which is basically going into a place where they feel so angry for what they put up with in the past, for people who have abused, people who have taken advantage. And so they are so angry, they are taking that anger, and now it's my time to use people. Now it's my time, to use and abuse. And it's all about putting myself in a pedestal right now, and me, and becoming entitled. That's also wounded feminine. That's a lot of people say wrongly that this is dark feminine. This is not dark feminine. Because a lot of this extreme, it's about lying and manipulating and, and performing femininity in order to get to a goal. That is not dark feminine. Dark feminine energy, it's about having boundaries. It's about having integrity. It's about having standards. It's about putting those standards. It's about putting those boundaries. It's about putting yourself first. It's about your well-being, etc. But it's not about cheating or lying or anything that is out of integrity. Because that's not dark feminine. That it's wounded feminine. Because sometimes the term dark feminine, people think that, it's about dark, it's about bad. No, absolutely not. It's about, you putting yourself first and having those boundaries, having those standards, and the ability to say no, etc. That's what dark feminine is. And also the ability to use your source creative energy or sexual energy to create your best life, to channel that energy to create your best life. So that's all dark feminine. So all this energy of lying, manipulating, performing femininity to get to a goal, no, that's wounded feminine. That's the other extreme of wounded. And these are all, like I was saying, these are all two sides of the same coin, of the same wounded feminine coin. Because for many women in the past, they have been in this energy of, low self-esteem, I don't survival mode, I don't know my worth, I'm so craving attention and love, and I'm so starving of attention and love and etc. that I accept anything. I'm just desperate, to have that attention, to have that love, to have that affection, to have the validation, to have someone else or other people telling me that I'm good, telling me that I'm worthy, seeing me, etc. So I'm so desperate for that. I'm so craving that, so that I become a people pleaser. Basically, I'm always craving that on others. And this translates into relationships with the wrong man. It translates in using sex as a means to an end, to get that validation fast, to get that attention, that affection. It means accepting, partners that are good for you because they many times they are in their wounded masculine as well. And yeah, they will sometimes use you or take advantage, etc. And but also translates into work, having co-workers taking advantage, or clients, or it translates also into friends. Friends also seeing that you are in that energy of people pleasing and will take advantage of that. And because you don't have boundaries, you don't have standards, you don't have boundaries, you accept all types of crap, accept a lot of things that are not for your highest good. They are not good for you. They will just make you be in this roller coaster, or having some breadcrumbs of attention, some breadcrumbs of affection, but then it's taken from you because it wasn't genuine to begin with. So, and you are always in this chase of seeking that attention, that validation from others, and it just puts you, I don't know, a lot of ladies are watching this, you know what I'm talking about. It puts you in a lot of situations that it's just awful, bad situations after bad situations, right? And for a lot of years, a lot of women, for a lot of years, that's how they lived. I me included. I have been in that energy as well. So when you have this feminine awakening and you realize, what the hell has been has been happening, and you start to realize that, you have been in this people pleasing energy, you have been in this codependent energy, always seeking from others, etc., and all the things that that happen. It started to make sense. It's when you start realizing that you deserve more, that you already are worthy, that you already are valuable, that you don't need that external validation from people, sometimes are strangers, right? And you start working on yourself, you start working on your self-love, on your self-esteem, etc. And there's a period of time that is critical, at this time, when a woman wakes up to this realization of what so many bad things that she's been accepting in the past. There's a critical point in here, because this is the time where, if you have been through this, you need to do inner work. That's the time when you need to take accountability and responsibility for your past choices. For it's not that you have to blame yourself or feel bad for it. No, absolutely not. It's just acknowledging that the energy that you were in before, and why those things happen, why you attracted what you attracted, why you accepted what you accepted. And it's the time to do your inner work. It's the time to go within. It's the time to take care of your inner child and give to her all the love and validation and affection that she needs. You giving her yourself, and stop seeking that in others, etc. That's the time to do that. That's the time to heal, to do and raise your standards, or start having standards in the first place. Start having boundaries. But what I see, that's why I say this is a very critical time, is because a lot of women don't want to do this. They just don't want to do this inner work. They don't want to do this accountability, this self-awareness. They just want to find the easy way out, right? And because they become so angry, of seeing all the past things that they accepted, the people that abused them, people that took advantage, they start to become so angry. And feeling angry, it's desirable. It's actually a good thing, because that's when you start to love yourself. That's when you start to feel like, I didn't deserve all those things that I've been through, They start wanting better. You start feeling angry, and that's a good thing to feel. But that is just a phase. It's not a place. You have to feel your emotions, absolutely. And there will be a time where you're going to be in victim mode. Why me? Why did it happen to me? Blah, 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 etc. But that phase is desirable. But because you need to feel things, you need to feel in order to release. But it's not a place we're going to park for the rest of your life. It's a phase that you're going to go through and feel all the emotions. And that's what feminine energy is. It's feel. Allow yourself to feel. even not just the good emotions, but the not so good ones as well. So you allow yourself to feel, and then you release, and then you do your inner work and move on into a more healthy feminine energy, and attract different things. But what I see is a lot of women, they take this anger and they direct the anger outside of themselves, and they continue in this victim mindset, and then they will become like they go to the other extreme. Right now, I've been abused in the past, I've been taken advantage of, now it's my time to do the same. Right now it's my time, for example, with men. Now it's my time to take advantage of men. Now I'm going to use them for money. Now I'm going to shut my emotions, become emotionally unavailable, and I'm just going to want the money and the lifestyle, or the bag as they call it, and I don't want love anymore, or that's not important, or love will grow later, or and so I just want to perform to get to a goal, and I'm going to do the same. So I'm basically going to use people to get what I want. I'm going to do the same that they did to me in the past. And as I was saying in the beginning, a lot of people call this dark feminine. No, this is still wounded feminine. This is a sign of a woman that, she went through this awakening. She realized she deserves a lot more and she's worthy, but she doesn't want to do her inner work. She wants, the easy way out and go straight into having all the things that she believes she deserves, and quickly. Right? And that's when it enters the part of the the lying and manipulating and performing and etc. And I see this happening. There's like this pattern, or that you, if you want to call it, of going from one extreme to the other. Right? But if you are a woman who wants to be in your healthy feminine energy, you need to find your balance. Because feminine energy, it's all about balance. That's what feminine energy is. It's about finding your balance within and then without, in the external. The world will match your balance, will match your energy, right? So in order to do that, you cannot go to the other extreme, because you have to stay in integrity of self. And you have to, first of all, you have to get out of victim mode, and you have to forgive yourself. That's very important. You don't have to forgive the people that made you wrong in the past, but you have to forgive yourself for having accepted those people, for having accepted a lot of situations that were not good for you. You have to forgive yourself because you didn't know better at that time. You were in a different energy, you were in a different consciousness, different mindset, different energy. So you're not a woman that you are now, right? So that was part of your life experience, but it's gone. It's now gone. So it's important to forgive yourself, move on, and it's important to do your inner work, and do your inner work means, finding a healthy feminine energy, which is a balance between having your high standards. Because yes, absolutely, if you want, for example, in relationships, if you want a healthy masculine man who is a provider, who is financially well, absolutely, by all means, you have the right to desire that, and it's all valid. But you don't need to lie, manipulate, and all those things in order to get that partner, to get that man. Because what type of man are you gonna attract with that energy, right? It's there are men who like that type of woman, because men are not stupid. They see what those women are doing, especially the men who are very wealthy. They are really not stupid. They can see right through it, but they will probably pretend they don't, because you are using them, they are using you, or they are very controlling. Men who are very controlling, men who are also manipulating, and because as if you believe in the law of attraction, we attract the same energy that we are in. So if that's the energy you are in, you're going to attract men who are like that. So things are not that black and white as sometimes they look like in Instagram photos or TikTok videos, of look at the, I've used this dark feminine, techniques and got this provider man. Now it takes me to Dubai. Now it takes me to. Sometimes life is not that black and white, but because what they don't tell you is what is the cost. At what cost? Really? At what cost? What is the other side that they don't show in those videos of, a man being controlling, a man being manipulating? I mean, you know what I mean? Because you cannot go into something healthy and good with that energy unless you are become extremely emotionally unavailable and closed off, and you shut down your emotions, right, in exchange of a lifestyle. But if you want to be in a healthy feminine energy, and if you're awakening and the journey of your life is to be healthy and balanced, you cannot shut down your emotions. Your emotions are essence of your feminine energy, and you cannot become emotionally unavailable, because that is, it's going to another extreme, or you can have this amazing lifestyle. You can be very wealthy and you always feel this emotional void. You will never be fulfilled. So, and the beauty of having a healthy feminine, a balanced healthy feminine, is that you can have both. You can have all you desire, right? Because if you believe that you have to lie and manipulate and etc. to have certain things, so you're not in your power as a feminine woman. You're not in your self-worth, because you don't need to do any of that BS in order to have a wonderful life. In order to be wealthy, in order to have a wonderful partner, you don't have to do any of that. You can have all you desire and living your best life, being emotionally available, finding a man that truly loves you and adores you, and also is financially stable. You can have all that, but you have to create that for yourself first. You have to stand tall in your power, right? And in order to do that, you have to heal your wounds. Yes, absolutely. You have to heal your inner child, and the inner child that is always seeking things from the outside, because, doing all those things to get the bag or to get the provider man, it's also you seeking that validation externally. It's also you seeking that approval externally. It's still you looking for someone else to save you. So it's not powerful. It's not a feminine woman in her power in any way, shape, or form. It might look like on the, on the facade, on the superficial level, it might look like, but it's really not. Because deep down, what are they feeling, right? What exactly are you feeling? So, and that's the most important thing, is you having the things you desire, having an amazing life with people that love you, people truly adore you, that are genuine, just like you. You need to stand tall in your authenticity. You need to stand tall in your feminine power, in being you, genuine way, because you are worthy as you are. You are worthy as you are. You just have to step into that energy and attract everything you want from there. And attract the wealthy partner that truly loves you and is also a genuine person. Because that is possible. It's not like, what is that saying? Oh, you can have love but don't have money, or you can have money and not have love. No, absolutely not. We live in an abundant world. You can have both. And a lot more, right? And the world will surprise you with a lot more, but you really need to heal. You need to do your inner work and take that accountability, because if your desire is a divine union, so it basically means a woman with boundaries, a woman with standards, and matching with a man who also has changed his ways and has become a good man. Right, that's what the divine union is, right? And And that's what a healthy feminine balance is. And it's just not in relationships, but in everything else. You know, in your relationship with money, in your relationship with work, if you work, with your business, with your friends, with your family, with the world around you. You know, when you do that inner work, when you do that inner change, you know, the world will match your energy. So just that's I wanted to say in this video. It's very important, you know, to stay balanced and look for that balance in yourself, because that's the purpose of our awakening. No, it's not going to the other extreme, because sometimes what happens is I see women going to that other extreme. No, it's my time, now it's all me, I am the prize, blah 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 blah, etc. And they become very entitled, you know, and they will spend, you know, months or sometimes even years in this energy until they have another feminine awakening and realize, okay, I tried to do a lot of other BS that I didn't want to, but in a different way than when I was in my wounded feminine people pleasing ways. You know, it still not doesn't work, it still doesn't fulfill me, right? Because I can guarantee you that, because you can, you know, get the bag, as they like to say, but believe me, it will start feeling, because when you get the bag and you get a lot of money, the lifestyle, after a while it will start to feel normal. It won't be like that, oh amazing, I'm gonna travel this, I'm gonna buy this handbag, I'm gonna buy that car. After a while it just feels normal, it just feels trivial. There's no extraordinary thing anymore, and the void, the emotional void will come out again, right? Because it has just been, you know, suppressed by all those superficial things, but I guarantee you that it will still be there. It will come out again in a different way until you acknowledge it. Or you're gonna live your life, you ignore it and just live your whole life like this, or which is, I think it's a waste. To be honest, we are here to live our most happy and beautiful and abundant life, or you just have to address it and just to, you know, finally stop looking at all things around and start looking at yourself and do that inner work, right? Because yeah, you can have it all, absolutely. The wealth, the men, the money, the happiness, the love, yeah. We are here to have it all. We are not here just to have to choose one or another, because that's scarcity mindset. That's a lack and scarcity mindset. You know, oh, I'm not gonna want to love anymore because I've been so hurt. Now I just want the money. That's a scarcity mindset. You can become very wealthy, but your mindset will still be in lack and scarcity. Because living in abundance, living in abundant mindset, it's knowing that you can have it all. There's no limits. There's no having to choose. But yeah, we need to do our inner work in order to get there. And a lot of that inner work, it's about having high standards, but it's also standing in your integrity, you know, as a person. If you need help in navigating this, in doing this inner work, in doing this healing, get my book, Embody Your Sensual Feminine Energy. The description, the link to the book is in the description of this video. You know, that's a book that's gonna help you go from your mind to your body and start to, oh my god, it's raining so much in here today. You just I don't know if you can hear the rain. So I'm just here in my car, and it's raining a lot. But as I was saying, this is a book that is going to help you going from your body, from your mind into your body, into feeling yourself, into helping you heal, and move on into a much happy and healthy feminine energy. And subscribe if you haven't. I'll have a lot more content to come. Have a nice day. Bye.